about you. So I wanted to show you how to make this beautiful meringue that you can use for Brazo de Mercedes that we previewed earlier in one of our videos, because I've got a friend who tried to do the recipe and she failed with the meringue. So I just want to show you how we do it so that you can have success every time you try to do a meringue for whatever purpose you want to use it for. Alright, so stay tuned and I'll show you how to make this perfect meringue recipe. So I just want to show you like exactly what you should be looking for and what you should be doing. So when you're going to separate, because you need to separate the egg yolk and the egg white, make sure that there's no egg yolk in your egg whites. You know, even just a small yolk shouldn't be in your egg white. So if this is your first time doing it, I suggest that you get a small bowl so that you know you can put in your egg whites in there and then put it in your bowl. So if you make a mistake, then you can just easily, you know, get another one or wash that off, and you don't need to put it in the bowl where you're going to add all your egg whites. So let me just get my bowl. So we'll use this one. So I have a pan here because I'm going to cook the egg yolks later. So instead of me getting another one, I'll just use that. So just break the eggs and then just slowly open and take one side. Okay, so just use your hands. Just make sure that you wash your hands properly before you do this. Okay, and then I'll put the egg yolk here, and then my egg whites, because I know that it's clean, it doesn't have any yolk or shell in there, I'm just gonna put it in the bowl where I'm going to beat the egg whites later. Okay, now we'll continue doing this until we get all the eggs that we need. Before I go, I just want to remind you, the bowl where you're going to place the egg whites, make sure that it doesn't have any oil. Okay, so it's free from oil, because that will affect your egg whites later when you beat them. So you just swing it back and forth. I prefer to use the eggs straight from the fridge because they are still cold. It's easier for me than when they are room temperature, because the egg whites will just go, and sometimes the egg yolk goes with it as well. So those are the tips. Sometimes other people, what they will do is they will clean the bowl where they're going to put the egg whites. They clean it with lemon and then they wipe it off. Sometimes if I'm going to use a stainless steel bowl, I do that and then I clean the bowl afterwards. Like I'll wipe it with some lemon juice and I'll just use the paper towel and then I'll wash it off and then make sure that I dry it properly. Okay, so you don't want any water, yolk, oil in your bowl where you're going to place the egg whites. Okay, so once you get the hang of this, you'll be doing meringue with no problem. Okay, so it's really tricky. The egg whites are really tricky to work with, especially if it's your first time, because you don't exactly know what to expect. So that's what we're going to do today. So 7, 8. I saw a shell there. This one. Okay, so now that it's done, I'm just going to wash my hands, and then I'll come back and I'll show you how we're going to beat these and what is soft bake and stiff bake and the ribbon stage. Okay, I'll come back. I'll just wash my hands. Hello guys, we're back. So we're now ready to do our egg whites. Okay, we're now ready to beat our egg whites. So I've got the egg whites that we separated earlier from our egg yolks. I've got my handheld mixer, and then I've got my sugar. This is just a regular granulated sugar. I've got my cream of tartar as well, and then I'm just going to add just a drop of the lemon juice. If you've got the lemon flavoring, I like that better because it smells much better. I don't know. I just love that lemon flavoring better than the lemon juice, but we'll just add, you know, just a tiny drop of that. I just want a hint of that lemon in our meringue. So we'll start beating this, and when it becomes frothy, we're going to add a teaspoon, or no, not a teaspoon, half teaspoon of our cream of tartar. Okay. So this is what I mean when I say frothy. So it has to have those bubbles there. So I'll just get half a teaspoon of our cream of tartar. Okay, make sure that it is level. Don't shake your measuring spoon. Okay, I'll turn it on again, and then I'll add this. Just going to add I'm just gonna put this underneath because it's running away from me. Okay. And then now we're going to gradually add our granulated white sugar. The reason why we're adding it slowly is because we want to make sure that it is incorporated properly into our egg white mixture before we add the next one. Okay? I just want to bring the camera closer so you can see what's happening with our egg whites. Okay. So remember that ribboning stage that I told you earlier? So when you lift this up, you can actually create like threads like on top of your meringue. That is like telling you that you are actually getting closer to a soft stiff thick stage. Okay. Okay. See how we were able to create those lines? So now we are on the ribbon stage. You can see that your meringue is getting really white, and then it's also becoming shiny and glossy. Don't do that, okay? So this is now our soft peak stage. See, when you bring this, when I bring it up, it actually curls down. So that's telling you that you are on soft peak stage, okay? So we're gonna go up to the stiff peak stage because that's what we want for our brazo de Mercedes. Okay, so it's still soft peak. See how it's still, your peak still goes down. So that's soft peak stage, okay? So some, they actually stop from here. When I do my chiffon cake, I stop with the soft peak stage. But we want the thick peak now. at that. Look at the peak of your meringue. See, they are already up. Now we need to check if we are really ready, if our meringue is no longer moving. So if I tilt it on its side, it still moves. So we need to do it a little bit more, okay? So we want our meringue to hold its shape, because that's what will help when we do the meringue for Brazo de Mercedes. It's still moving. A little bit more. Okay. Okay, so when you lift it and tilt it, it's not moving anymore. So now our meringue is ready. Alright guys, so this is now your perfect meringue that you can use for baking. Okay, it is now ready to be baked and to be transferred into your pan or tray, whatever you're going to use, whatever you're going to use it for. So I hope you like this tutorial. I hope you like this video, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please click that subscribe button and the bell next to that so you can be notified every time we post a new video. See you again next time guys. God bless and stay safe.